Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Most of my viewers are pretty aware that I am more of a collector than a stacker. However, as you know, when you do collect, if you do enough of it and acquire enough variety in different series and sets, well, in a sense, you're stacking as well because you're adding weight, because you're always protected by the intrinsic value of the precious metals therein. But part of the reason why I do that is because I just enjoy the precious metals themselves, gold and silver. But I love how they can be shaped with different designs and pieces with different finishes. And the presentation, I think, is just amazing. You know, you can have something from a very shiny finish, such as you see here, or something with a reverse matte-proof finish there, or all sorts of different varieties and styles, textures, and even some very intricate, detailed security features, such as you see on this piece. So it's quite fascinating. But the question is that with all these different choices out there, if you were but to have one as a stacker, what would it be? Now, there's something that's missing in this pile here. And the reason why I chose these particular pieces is because of what they represent. These are all coins. That's right. And that is going to narrow down the choices, because just as there are so many different choices in relation to issues from actual governments, then there's just as many, if not more so, private issues of silver and gold bullion out there. And they not only come in the forms that you see before you as round discs, but they also come in the form of bars, shaped cast pieces. And by the way, those not only include privately issued bullion bars, but also coins can come in the shape of poured or cast pieces and square and rectangular bars. But nonetheless, with all that you see before you, all the different designs, all the different beauty that you have before you, when it comes to pure stacking, there is but one solid choice of the most recognizable silver to have. And it answers kind of two questions, because, you know, it should be a foundation, I believe, and even as a collector, to have some of these in your collection as a stack, as well as to enjoy the beauty. And that is this coin right here. That's right, the American Silver Eagle. The American Silver Eagle is without a doubt the top contender. It is the one choice that is recognized worldwide as the ultimate piece to hold. And I think there's several reasons for this. I think number one, because it was issued by the United States of America, and so many of these things were produced over the years with the same design. There's not been any changes other than the very minor ones in relation to the design over the years. Now, some may say, well, you have that Silver Eagle there, but what about the Canadian Maple Leaf? Well, it's certainly probably a close second for sure. It's a very well-recognized coin, bullion coin. And but if you had to choose just one, there's only one clear choice. There's that, and of course you have the one of the largest producers of silver in the world. That is the Mexican Libertad, Mexico, the Bank of Mexico. But still, it does not compare in terms of recognizability and around the world as the Silver Eagle here. And so that's the focus. And it's been a constant throughout since the program started. And many of these were produced and are still being produced to this day, with just a change in the year. And I think that's what has made the American Silver Eagle such a popular choice, because every year you know what you're going to get. Many of us have lamented, especially the collectors of us, have lamented that the American Silver Eagle should change their design. It's been going on since 1986. It's 2018. I think it's time for something new and different. But Doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. There was some talk about changing the reverse, the eagle on the reverse, but that was just talk. And my guess is they probably will not, because it's sort of a staple. And maybe they could do another program, another silver bullion program to go alongside with the silver eagle, just as they did with the buffaloes with the gold eagle. But one of the reasons why they did the buffaloes was to provide a purity choice, another offer for the United States Mint with 4/9 pure gold. With this case, silver is already at 3/9 fine, and as far as the actual silver content, there's really no reason to provide another choice. But nonetheless, this is the king of stacking right here, in my opinion, more than anything else that you could have. If you are a stacker, this coin is a must-have for your as a staple of your stacking. Yes, you can get low premium silver, and it's fine. It's one way to certainly acquire silver at a cheap price. Liquidating it might be a little bit more difficult, might come into question. With these, liquidation is super easy, and you're more than likely going to, at the very least, probably get spot for it, if not a little bit over spot. That's not the case with the generic silver bullion of any form and of any size and any style. The American Silver Eagle is the undisputed king. It is a beautiful coin for sure. It's recognized. It's popular. I know since the community really started here on YouTube, it's been constant. People getting rolls of these, people filling tubes of these, and accumulating them with their orders, with other pieces that they get. Whether you're a collector or stacker, this is one way to really hedge and protect yourself with the American Silver Eagle, no matter what country you are in around the world. If you live in a foreign country and you have a better bullion option such as this, well, it's a beautiful piece indeed, even a limited mintage. But nonetheless, it's as far as recognizability and liquidity, what you pay for this, there's, the chances of getting that premium back, could be good in the short term, maybe the long term. But if you're in a pinch and you need to sell quickly, liquidity is the key. That's where the American Silver Eagle comes into play, and it provides that protection. And so if you are a stacker, this is the coin to get. And the American Silver Eagle, the foundation, the staple of any stacking collection indeed. With that being said, there are folks who have monster boxes full of these, and maybe that's all they get. And I would encourage you to really even branch out a bit, get a couple of Canadian maple leaf silver coins of different varieties and forms. You can have this one here is a Privy Marked 1 reverse proof. And maybe grab a couple of Libertads too. It's okay to branch out, and I think you're protected, I think more so better with pieces like this than some of the more specialized collectible pieces that you may pay a higher premium for. And by the way, I'm speaking in terms of those of you who are pure stackers. It's because premiums for the stacker is everything, because you want a dollar cost average. You want to get silver for the least expensive price possible, whereas protecting and preserving your wealth. And with American Silver Eagles, you will pay certainly a premium, $2 plus for these per coin, but in the long run, the liquidity makes it worth it. The recognizability and liquidity makes that premium worth it in the long run. So it becomes a staple of every stack. And so that answers the question that people often ask me on my channel is, what should I be stacking? I'm just getting started. I'm new. But this is the coin to pick up. And as you accumulate these things for a stack, then you can branch out to more specialized pieces if you so desire. And that includes in the realm of coins, and also in the realm of privately minted and issued pieces, bars, poured silver, and the like. It's a beautiful metal. You're always preserving your wealth one way or the other, no matter what kind of silver you get. But if you're a pure stacker, it's the way to do it with American Silver Eagles. There's no rules about, what percentage of silver and gold to accumulate at what levels. It just depends upon your comfort level. But I do feel the American Silver Eagle should be that foundation. If there were no other choice, this is what would be available. This is what people would have if you had no other choice. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude, y'all, for watching, and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.